You know, we can enjoy this thing we are doing. And
Babe, I'm always trying. You're always pushing me too hard.
So I'm confused.
Marriage is where good or bad behavior gets amplified. Whatever you notice before marriage will get amplified in marriage. You're only fooling yourself to think it will change.
Babe, how about how to spice it up? Are you permitted to use sex toys?
Let's go home. Don't forget what I told you: commendation, observation, recommendation, right?
It has become in my mind, in my life, that I will wait till a lady will walk towards me to approach me.
So I will deal with these questions very quickly. Let me have the individuals ask your questions. Then I will deal with the written question. Where are the microphones? Please give it to them. Yes, sir. What's your name, sir?
Revsamoye is my name, sir.
William, you're welcome, sir.
For today.
Yes, sir.
So the question I have is this: we do hear about red flags, or a lot of us are now aware of the fact that okay, when this person has this is supposed to be a red flag.
Yes.
When this person has this is supposed to be a red flag. And today you've mentioned some behaviors or some patterns that can be spotted and worked on.
Yeah.
Now, the question I want to ask is this: perhaps you get to meet someone whom you've noticed a red flag.
Yes.
As regards maybe behavior, a pattern, or a particular thing, and you want to, okay, is it proper to want to help that person work on it? And in the process of helping that person work on it, where do you draw the line as to the limit where you cannot go beyond in trying to help the other person work on the red flag that you have spotted or you have noticed? That's the question.
Thank you so very much. A very important question, and I'll just quickly deal with that. What I just want to tell you, sir, is that you never help a person beyond the person's admittance, level of admittance. The first thing first is to make sure the person comes into a state of admittance. Have you noticed this about your life? Have you noticed this about you? And please, everybody note this. Write this down. Everybody write this down. Commendation, observation, recommendation. Write that down. Write that down very quickly. I want to teach you how to get that kind of thing done. Commendation, observation, recommendation, commendation. Does that make sense? I'm going to ask all of you to say what I just said right now. Let me see those who got it. What did I say? Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6. Okay, so here's practical example. Give me an example of something you've observed.
Okay, let's take for instance a lot of persons will say, you mentioned today that if a man is supposed to give,
yeah.
So perhaps a man that does not give, it's already spotted as a red flag on the part of the lady.
Absolutely.
Or let's say attitude on the part of the lady, a man spots that as a red flag. Maybe
so what's your name, ma'am? Ikomobong. Okay, so Ikomobong is someone you are in relationship with. Is that okay? So you've observed. Give me an idea of something you've observed. Nagging. She doesn't do that. She's a fantastic lady. I tell you. Are you engaged?
I have a boyfriend.
You have a boyfriend?
Yes.
Is he zuzuing around you, or he has?
He's not.
Tell him today. No, don't boyfriend me. Go and tell him today, boys. What's the whole zuzu around? Is that okay? Because God wanted to perform a miracle. Now that guy is blocking the road. Okay, so just on the jovial side. Okay, so you are in relationship with her, okay, and you've observed nagging. So I want you to practice without even telling you what it is. Commendation, observation, recommendation. I want you to practice it with her. What you actually want to do is to tell her about nagging, but I want to see how you do it applying what I just taught you.
Sir, am I allowed to be very expressive?
To do what, sir?
Am I allowed to be very expressive?
Absolutely.
Okay. Hey, baby. You know you're actually very pretty.
Take the mic up. I like what you're doing. She's nagging again.
Okay, you know you
give her the microphone too. Yes.
You know you're actually very pretty, a very beautiful, and a wonderful lady. And God has a purpose for you. God has a purpose.
Go straight to the point.
Sweetheart, you know if you continue in this way, it's likely to push some persons out of your life. And in as much as God has a purpose for you, the more you chase people out of your life, the more you won't have people coming
Can
in.
you just go straight? What are you talking about?
Okay, babe, what I am actually trying to say is you should try to work on some things. For instance, the attitude of trying to push people out of your life. And of course, God's purpose in your life is going to be fulfilled gradually as you try to work on
You are
these
saying
things.
push people out or push you. Which one? Be specific.
I am someone. So
Okay.
I will appreciate it if you can try to work on some of these things, just so we can, we can enjoy this thing we are doing, and of course get to fulfill God's purpose individually. And
Okay. So you've gone overboard. What can anybody tell me about this approach? What do you think is right or wrong about what he's doing? Anybody want to tell me, what do you observe? Say it again. Give that lady raising the hand. What do you observe about this?
I think the conversation focused more on God, and I mean, let's be realistic. You won't be saying God when you're trying to comment or...
So did he tell her exactly what he observed? Horeb and Mount Sinai. I don't know why you're laughing, what that means to you. Huh? God ensured, Pastor Sunday, that the top of Mount Sinai and Mount Horeb, God ensured that they were covered with a cloud. So that when Moses came, even though he was around there, he could not see that. But this one that the man has not even climbed, make commitments, he has not climbed up to make the payments and all of that. Well, your Mount Sinai has no covering. Horeb has no covering. So Moses climbed, Joshua climbed, everybody climbed, even kangaroo climbed, like that. Ungodly behaviors. Number 4, foundational behaviors. Where are you coming from? How do the men in your bloodline behave towards women? Are you sure you are not a replica of it? How do the women in your bloodline behave towards men, with men? Are you sure you are not also an extension of the women of your bloodline? Foundational behavior. I was speaking to 4 women. Listen to this. All of them had children out of wedlock. All of them. All of them had children out of wedlock. Guess what happened to their daughter who was there? Their daughter was exactly 18 years old when she also has a child out of wedlock. I was talking to another woman here in Abuja. She was 18 when she had her daughter. Her daughter was 18 when she had her first daughter. And all out of wedlock. Foundational behaviors. Today God will set us free. I didn't hear your amen. Influence behaviors. These are behaviors that friends make you to do what you are not supposed to do. Behave in a way you are not supposed to behave. It can destroy your relationship. Cultural behaviors. When the culture you are in, the culture you came out from, makes you to behave in a way that makes you to lose vital relationships. Cultural behaviors. Number 7, emotional behaviors. Negative emotional behaviors. Throwing tantrums, breaking things, shouting, screaming, fighting, holding a man by his throat, slapping a woman, kicking a woman, abusing her verbally. All of this can cost you your relationships. The other thing I want to quickly mention is what I call toxic behaviors. Toxic behaviors. Negative and toxic emotions. Now, these are emotional displays that make somebody to say, ha, 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 this is not the kind of person I want to marry. What are some of those negative and toxic emotions? Number 1, what do you find there? Anger. Deep-seated anger is a reaction to what? Loss. Let me say this. If you have lost anything in your life and you've not resolved it, it will always result in anger. You lost opportunities in life. You lost privileges. You lost a loved one. You lost your first relationship. You lost an opportunity to go abroad and you have not dealt with the matter. An innocent person will be the victim of your anger. Anger is a reaction to loss. Never forget that. Anybody you see who always gets angry, they have lost what? Something. So I'm teaching you how to deal with that today. The moment you notice somebody is always given to anger, ask the person, what did you lose? Work with the person to find what the person lost. Number 2, depression. Depression is a deep-seated reaction to failure. People who feel like they are failing in life, they are not succeeding in life, people who feel that they have not achieved anything in life, they always go into what? Depression. And if you are the type, somebody wants to marry you, or you want to marry somebody, and you notice the person is always depressed, I'm sure you do know that the person needs treatment, not marriage. Marriage is not the cure for depression. Write that down. Marriage is not the cure for depression. Marrying somebody will not cure their depression, because their failure will not be corrected by your marriage. They have to deal with the issue of their failures, otherwise being married to them will not cure the issue of their failure. Identify what they failed at accomplishing and help to discuss with them on how to achieve success in that area. Create hope and make sure they are committed to pursuing that thing before you ever talk about marriage. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Don't say when we marry we'll fix it. No. Number three is frustration. Frustration is a deep-seated reaction to unrealized expectations. Somebody's frustrated. Why? There are too many things I've expected in my life that have not come through. I was expecting by this time I should have 4 children. Now I am here to marry you so that we can start having children, but you are still feeling frustrated over the fact that by this age you are supposed to have had how many? 4. Now my marrying you today will not deal with that problem, because in your mind, even after I marry you, you expect to still have what? 4. Unrealized expectation breeds frustration. Write that down. Unrealized expectation breeds